They received a whopping water bill, but the Department of Corrections is saying that they shouldn't have to pay it.
It's ludicrous. Public law says you can only back bill me for 4 months for that matter. So it's not going to happen.
DOC's director, J.B. Palascia, says they've been able to stay current with their utility bills, so getting hit with this big one came as quite a surprise. Palascia says they were informed earlier this year from the Guam Waterworks Authority that DOC had not been paying for a meter that apparently was hidden underground.
This past December, we called them to do an assessment on our usage because our high billing, at which time they told us that, oh, we found a meter that's buried 3 feet deep. Now, my position on that is public law says that the meter belongs to Guam Waterworks. That's your inventory. That is your obligation to know what's in your inventory. Any bill that you send me, I pay for. For you to say that I should have known, no, it's not for me that I should have known because I'm paying my bill when you send me. But when you don't send me a bill, how am I supposed to know that a meter exists that's in your inventory that you have the responsibility for?
Palascia says the Guam Waterworks Authority should have been aware that there was a water meter, and it's unfair that they're trying to collect such a huge amount from the department.
It was buried 3 feet underground, and we didn't know it even existed. They didn't know it existed.
Now, DOC has since sought the assistance of the Guam legislature, Senator Frank Uggan Jr. in particular, asking him to see if they can actually be billed for the water meter. Uggan says they can't be back billed.
There is a law that is in place, with the exception of fraudulent activities, that restricts and prohibits GWA from back billing beyond 120 days, which is 4 months. And that particular legislation was put in place specifically to try to address situations such as this. If you're going to be accountable for your water, you need to be able to be properly billing your customer base so that, in fact, they can receive the appropriate billing.
Uggan says the Guam Waterworks Authority shouldn't be able to back bill the department, and to back that argument, he's also asking for the Attorney General's opinion on the matter.
The law restricts it. And we're asking the Office of the Attorney General for their interpretation as to whether, in fact, that provision of law also applies to government entities, of which I am of the opinion it does.